Oh, that started recording right away. Okay. Hi there, creepy peeps, and welcome to another Weird Wednesday video. Right. Welcome to another tag video. I keep saying I'm like never gonna do these again, but whatever. So I got a suggestion from Zachary to do a K-pop related video. Well, he said suggestions, like my suggestions for like music in the K-pop genre to listen to, because I'm always talking about K-pop. Am I always talking about K-pop though? But I thought that just making a video on like my suggested groups could get a little bit out of hand, because I can tangent like no other. So especially when it comes to things I really enjoy, like horror movies or K-pop or books or things like that. So I thought that might get a little bit too out of hand. So I thought I would just like structure myself, and the easiest way to do that is to answer direct questions. And I feel like within the tag with the questions, I can also answer Zachary's suggestion for like artist and song suggestions for K-pop music. Does that make any sense? Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into this. The first question is, what group got you into K-pop? Probably, I think it was SHINee, which is like a five member boy group from SM Entertainment. The way I got into it was I was watching, it was the very first YouTubers react to K-pop on the Fine Brothers channel, and SHINee was one of the groups, and because I was intrigued, because that was the first time I had ever heard any K-pop besides Gangnam Style, when that was played like 50 million times a day on the radio over here. So that, like before that, that was the only K-pop I'd ever heard. And so when I saw that react video, I like went through, because they only show parts of the music video obviously. So I went and watched all 3 of the music videos in full, and then I got into SHINee, which led me to all the other K-pop groups that I listen to now. So SHINee is definitely like a top like a top 5 group recommendation from me. Definitely go listen to SHINee. Some of their newer stuff is like really good, and if you like a little bit like weird and I wouldn't say creepy, but it's definitely weird music video, watch the music video for Married to the Music. It's really strange. I feel like you horror fans out there would appreciate that music video. So definitely SHINee is a group I would recommend, and they got me into K-pop. So and for all the groups I mention, I'll in the description or in a comment or something, I will leave a couple of song suggestions for each one. Like if you decide to, like for example, if you're like, okay, I'll go check out SHINee, I'll give you a couple of song suggestions maybe to get you started, like some of my favorite songs by them, if that helps. 2, what is your bias group right now? So for those of you that aren't into like the whole Korean obsession culture thing, bias is just, it's just their way of, it's just the way of saying like your favorite, obviously. You're biased towards them. So my bias group right now, I feel like right now if I had to answer like in this current moment, it's definitely MAMAMOO. I am absolutely in love with them right now. It's a girl group, and their harmonies are awesome. Their songs are so like, most of them are pretty bubbly and cutesy, but I don't know, they all have really good voices and they have really good harmonies. A lot more harmonies than I hear in a lot of other K-pop groups, which I feel like if you have multiple members, the harmonies would be much more abundant, but I don't know. They just have really good music. It's really catchy, puts me in a good mood. So MAMAMOO currently. My bias group forever is BTS, which I've definitely talked about them before. Bangtan Boys. They're my bias group always. 3, has K-pop hindered your life in any way? Hindered my life? I feel like it's opened up, you know, a whole different world of music for me. I guess what the question is getting at maybe is like all the time I've wasted, I wouldn't call it wasted, but all the time I've spent like on the internet, like watching music videos and watching like, because they have all these like variety shows and things that these groups will go on to promote themselves and to promote their music. So like for my favorite groups, I'll go watch them on these variety shows and things like that, to get to know the members a little more, and you know, because I enjoy their personalities, that sort of thing. So I guess it's hindered my life in that way. It's a lot, many hours spent on the internet listening to their music, watching their videos. Hindered, I feel, is like a negative word though. I guess it's hindered me in that I've wasted a lot of time on the internet when I could have been doing other things. I don't know. 4, what's your favorite K-pop song of all time? What about right now? Oh my God, of all time? I don't know. I can't even pick like a favorite song of all time just for any genre. Maybe like within a specific group, I guess. But I mean, okay, so I guess if like BTS is my all-time bias, I guess my all-time favorite song from them is gonna sound really weird, and I feel like when you listen, if you go listen to the rest of their music, you're gonna think I'm strange for picking this one, but I guess it's War of Horomone, because that's the first song I ever heard by them. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't call that my I don't know. I don't like that question. I can't ever narrow that down. What about right now? Favorite song right now is probably MAMAMOO, Woohoo is my favorite song right now. I think I've listened to it like 20 times today already, and it's like 1 p.m. Do you like K-pop songs from 2008 and back? If not, why? I don't particularly pay attention to that sort of thing. Like if the group has been around long enough and I'm really starting to get into that group and I listen to all their stuff, I don't really pay attention to what was pre-2008. I don't know, maybe. Do you like Big Bang, Super Junior? Okay, just lists, wow. Beast and Black, or do you only support girl groups? Okay, like the question lists a whole bunch of like guy groups, and then it says, or do you only support girl groups? Yes, I like all of them. I like girl groups and I like guy groups as well. Big Bang is good. Super Junior is really good. They're kind of like quintessential, like they're like essential K-pop. Super Junior, in my opinion. And I support girl groups as well. And then the next question, okay, may not be exactly 20 questions, because some of these like are just asking about specific people. So I'm not gonna go through all of them. Like the next one is like Wonder Girls, Girls' Generation, Kara, and all that. Yeah, I support all the girl groups and all the guy groups. I guess since I haven't really talked about girl groups besides MAMAMOO, FX is a girl group that I support a lot. I really like FX. And 4 Minute are also amazing, for sure. So it's 21. What group do you hate and why? I don't think I really hate any of them. I think maybe like there have been ones where I've looked up the group and just not really been impressed with their music, or only really like one song, and then I go to explore it further and I'm just not impressed with the rest of their music. But I would never, yeah, I don't hate any of them. Yeah, I don't hate it. Yeah. I don't know them enough to hate them. Who's your favorite SNSD, which is Girls' Generation? Who's your favorite member? think I have a favorite member. I don't have a favorite member. There's like, well, now there's like 8 of them, but still, that's way too many to pick from anyway. That's one thing with K-pop that's really fun, is like some of the groups are just so large. It's I mean, I guess it's just strange over here where like, well, we don't even really have pop. No, we don't have pop girl groups or boy groups anymore, really. So, but even then, like, most of them are like 4 or 5. I mean, we have like S Club 7, but not like 9 or 10 or 12 like some of these groups have. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's just strange from like from a US point of view. It's strange. What fan club irritates you the most? That's a really big thing in K-pop, is like all the fandoms, like of certain groups and things. Within like the fandoms, there's like whole things like people being like rude to each other on the internet, and you know, like normal internet things. So you hear a lot like BTS fans are really annoying because because they'll get on, like, just they get on and like defend their groups. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But I don't find any of them annoying. I find, like, this isn't partial to a particular fan club, but I find any fan annoying that goes to like other fan sites or other groups pages and stuff and just leaves like just shit and just gets on there and like and starts fights, you know what I mean? Those ones irritate me, but that's not, I don't think that's particular to any fan club in my opinion. In your opinion, what fan club is the calmest? I don't know. I'm not heavy into like getting on like fan pages and things like that, and just like, I don't know. So I don't know. Have you heard of Teen Top or Infinite? Which do you like better? Oh my god, all these super specific questions. Like, I thought these was gonna be more general. Shit. I think Teen Top was one of those that I just like wasn't really impressed with their stuff. I like Infinite. Infinite is really good. A good song suggestion for Infinite, if you want to check them out, look up Bad. Start with Bad. Oh my god, too many specific ones. I'm skipping some of these. What fan club scares you the most? All of them. All of them do. Well, hopefully that gave you a little bit of insight. I didn't really get to talk about many groups. Like I said, the groups I've mentioned so far, I will leave song suggestions for if you want to get into them. Other groups I really, really enjoy, GOT7, MONSTA X are really good. They have amazing music. Those are some guy groups. Those are some other girl groups. Who did I say? MAMAMOO and FX. 4 Minute, 21. Hi, Daisy. Daisy. She's not a group, she's a solo act, but IU. IU, I like her music. I feel like I have way more, I feel like a lot of my K-pop though is like, it's 1 or 2 songs from specific groups and things like that. The ones I've mentioned by name, I have multiple songs by them. So I'm just trying to think in my head, like, and I don't want to, like, I could list every single K-pop artist I have on my iPod, but a lot of them, like I said, I only have 1 or 2 songs that I really like. Just listen, the ones I mentioned though, the ones I mentioned, go check out. Zachary, for you specifically, you said you listened to Big Bang and 21. So I would assume you also listen to like kind of like the solo acts that have come from those groups, like G-Dragon, Top, CL from 21. I assume you listen to those as well. Suggestions for you specifically. Hi Dookie, you just made it on camera. If you listen to like Big Bang on the female side, kind of, or no, you know what? They kind of relate to that the group is, it's EXID. and I feel like their sound is kind of similar to the sound like Big Bang and 21 have going on, so I definitely suggest them for you. It's a girl group though. I mean, well, you listen to 21, whatever. Yeah, for sure. Hi. How are you? And maybe Block B or BAP kind of have similar sounds to Big Bang, I guess. BAP, their new stuff, not so much. It's like a completely different sound. They still have really good music though. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. I was hoping that tag would give it a little more structure, but I don't think it really helped all that much. As always, leave suggestions for any kind of video, movie review, anything in the comment section down below. And if you listen to K-pop, maybe leave your own suggestions in the comment section down below for anybody else wanting to see. I feel like this is really strange to put this up on this channel, but whatever, it's a Weird Wednesday video. That's what they're for, to do whatever. Yeah, so if you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of my face and hear more of my voice. And thank you if you are subscribed already. And until next time, stay strange. Annyeong!